Hey guys, what is going on out there this morning? Good morning, Brent Abel, webtennis.com. Another episode, a late episode of 7 around 7. What we got here? 7:40 on a Friday morning out here in the California desert, Southern California, Rancho Mirage, specifically Wimbledon Drive, the Mission Hills Country Club. Hope you guys are doing well today. Kind of a short message this morning, and the title of it is Mental. Optimists believe setbacks are temporary. And really where I got that from was from Dr. Alan Fox's book, Tennis, Winning the Mental Match. And it's if you've not picked up that book, I highly recommend it. It's just Dr. Fox is an expert in this field, obviously, not only studied it, but also played it at a level that very few people have ever played the game at. So I highly recommend you pick up his book, Tennis, what's Mastering the Mental Game? No, Winning the Mental Game. And so this is a direct quote from the book. And really what I got from it is a couple of things. Is like during a match when things aren't going well, if you're optimistic about that things could go well, if you don't fight it, if you don't kind of get in your own way, that it's really kind of a temporary setback. Or like for me yesterday with a long 3-hour doubles match. I think it was almost 3 hours. Lost 7-6 in the tiebreaker in the third set. Pretty darn disappointed, but came away from it knowing that my feeling of, God dang it, played pretty tight the whole match, and just didn't have that swing freedom that I love to have, that everyone does, where you feel confident. But of course, when matches are tight, tight meaning close, is that we can play tight, right? We can play tentative, and that was kind of my sense. There were little moments yesterday where I felt pretty loose and good, but I just could not keep that going. And part of that for me is now knowing that, well, there's a chance that if I don't get in my way during a match, that it's temporary, that I might start to be able to play at the top of my skill level. Never a guarantee, but certainly after the match, just realizing that this is temporary. This is not a permanent type of setback where, you're going to play every close match in kind of that tight, tentative way. And so you got to be an optimist, right? You got to be able to, So look, get this book from Dr. Alan Fox, and Tennis, Winning the Mental Match. And I think you're going to find a lot of nuggets in there. I mean, this is like my third or fourth, read through. And it's interesting every time I go through a book that I love, that I go through the second time, the third time, the fourth time, whatever, I'm picking up stuff and kind of going, why didn't I have this kind of this epiphany or this aha moment the first couple of times I read it? It always fascinates me. Doesn't matter why, but so look, if you're a pessimist, the chances are that during a match, if you're not playing well, if you're playing tight or tentative, that you're going to keep doing it, right? And after the match, you're going to continue to think that that's kind of what you're stuck with. And so you got to find ways to be optimistic about your game of tennis. And if you keep working, right, you keep being real with yourself in terms of, hey, I got to figure this thing out. I mean, I remember a match when I first started playing tournaments, and I played like a dog, and I was really disappointed I was pissed. I was ticked. I went back to the hotel and just got in front of the mirror and said, what are you going to do? You got a choice here. If you want to stop playing the game of tennis or stop playing competitive tennis, okay, that's what you want to do, but don't put yourself through this torture anymore. Or do you really want to figure this thing out? And for me, it's always, I want to continue to try to figure it out. And look, I mean, I got to give myself a break. This is the first tournament I've played since, March a year ago during the husband-wife when Maya and I won the national grass courts here at Mission Hills, March of 2020. So, and talking to the guys all week at the Wilson World Classic over at Shadow Mountain Tennis Club, the resort there, all the guys are saying, man, I feel like a fish out of water. It's kind of an out of body experience. I'm sure the better players who are getting through to the quarters, the semis, and the finals are going to be able to settle in and get through that first part of it. Certainly it's the nerves, but it's that swing freedom of just kind of free flowing through the match, through your strokes. And there are going to be temporary setbacks. And if you recognize them as temporary, you're going to give yourself a shot. So, again, Dr. Alan Fox, Tennis, Winning the Mental Match is a great book. I highly recommend you get it. Guys, that's it for me today. If you're in the California desert, specifically the Palm Springs area, come on out to the Shadow Mountain Resort. There's going to be a great tennis all day long, starting in about 14 minutes at 8 o'clock this morning. A lot of single semifinals going on. Tournament does run through Sunday. So if you're here, you want to see some great stuff, no charge. Just you drive straight into the club, park, bring a mask, and watch some great tennis. Guys, with that, we are under 7 minutes, 6:30 right now, 6 minutes and 31 seconds. Good deal. Guys, always want to hear want to read your comments, questions down below in the comments area. You can direct message me at Facebook or shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. And always love to read your stuff and respond to it. As always, guys, it is the time right now. You have got to get out there. Got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, I will see you again next time.